An area loved by tourists, the Wipptal Valley in the province of Bolzano is renowned for its products of excellence, amongst which a wide variety of dairy products. Here each year, over 40 million litres of high-quality milk is produced. With the demand rising, dairy farmers find themselves confronted with a complex problem: how to get rid of the manure and slurry produced by their livestock. In the Wipptal Valley alone, about 500,000 kilos of manure is generated each day. Disposal of the waste by the traditional means of spreading it on the fields is no longer feasible because of the risk of polluting the valley further and increasing the odors, unpleasant for residents and tourists alike. Furthermore, legislation has set new restrictions. The EU regulation on nitrates places rigid parameters on spreading manure on land, and the entire disposal on the land is no longer allowed. The local legislation instead imposes a limit on the number of head of livestock per farmer, which is based on how much land each farmer has available to dispose of the manure. As a result, many farmers, already hampered by increasing burdens and demands in their activity, find themselves forced to sell off some of their livestock and thus close down their activity. Built in the village of Prati, in the valley of Vice, the Biogas Wipptal system can treat up to 220 tons of animal refluent and can generate around 1 megawatt of energy. The daily production amounts to 22,500 kilowatt hour with a slightly higher quantity of thermal energy used to dry the digestate. The next phase involves the pellet press. Here the product flows into feeder rolls that press the material into die holes. The material then comes out in the shape of small cylinders. Given the extreme pressure of the process, the temperature of the product reaches almost 90 degrees Celsius. Once the material is shaped into pellets, they are moved to a cooling line and then through cleaning sieves. At the end of this phase, the pellets are ready to be packaged. The product is now ready for the market to be sold as high-quality fertilizer.